Good morning and welcome to this introductory video. What I want to do is just go through the initial course and give you an overview of what needed to be done this week. So what you need to do is basically click on modules, and then once you've clicked on modules, it will open up each of the different modules relating to the course. So first thing you want to look at is just make sure you've read the introduction to the 10-week course, and it gives you an overview of how you should become familiar with the course, how to post videos and various things relating to the course. Also, what is expected each week. So that would be the first thing to look up. Then after you've done that, go back to modules, and we have under the first week we have the syllabus. So you can find the syllabus either here or under CCP syllabus. And in the syllabus, it gives you an overview of me. It's sort of like, this is me, where my room is in college, my phone number, my email address, and the office hours that I'm following this semester. A little bit of blurb about myself, and then an overview of the course, what the course entails. Hopefully you'll have read this by now. This course looks at some serious environmental problems, but also it hopefully will look at some solutions to those problems. And as we go through, you'll get a greater understanding. It's like a building block course. You'll start to understand different components of the environment and environmental conservation. Okay. And there's the course learning objectives, what I hope you'll understand by the end of the semester. Okay, attendance policy. I monitor attendance. It relates to both how many times you open pages. I do check on this. Also, whether you've submitted work. The readings, what I expect you to do is make sure you've read the notes that I've posted. Watch the videos just to keep you up to date with what's going on. We have discussions each week, so make sure you do those discussions. Okay, you have to post a discussion, your initial post, and then you've got a couple of days in which to read people's posts and then comment on other people's posts. There is a recommended text, but my notes are good enough to fulfill the requirements of the course. I put in also in the syllabus a little bit about plagiarism, just so that you understand what plagiarism is. Okay, and I give you something about citation of work, as you have to do a couple of reports in my class. Okay. Also in the syllabus there is a section on academic honesty. This applies to both all the work that you put in, including the tests. Don't just cut and paste when you do the tests. Make sure you've read the notes, made your own notes, and try to put it in your own words. Okay. The assessment is in the form of 2 reports, 4 tests, a final, and there's 14 discussion questions. It sounds a lot, but they're relatively straightforward. The discussion questions, they're there just to find out what different people in the class, their views relating to different environmental topics. Okay, exams are not comprehensive, but we'll have focused material, so make sure you read the section before you do the tests. All work is to be submitted on the required date. Okay, and if you submit the report late, you will lose 10%, but you only have 1 week beyond the actual report submission date to submit it. Okay. Grading, 2 reports, heavily weighted, 4 tests, 50 points, final exam, 50 points, and the discussion questions. Although they're only 10 points, there is 14 of them, so it does add up over time. There is also information assessment, which are for this first week. An A grade is 90% or 540 points in total. A B is 80%, 480. A C is 70%, 420. Or D is 60% or 360. There's a section on college closing, okay? How to withdraw from the course if you want to withdraw, and also just various things to help you or support you through this course, okay? At the bottom of the syllabus there is also an overview of what is in the course itself. So if you go to the bottom of the syllabus, you'll see the course calendar. For example, what is environmental conservation, humans and sustainability, goes all the way through. You need to try to keep up with each individual component because each of them are almost like a building block for the next section. In addition, this is a 10-week course, so it is accelerated. There is a lot of work involved in doing a 10-week course, so be aware of deadlines, okay? So if you go back to modules, open them up again, what you'll see is something called course protocol and netiquette. What I expect you to do is basically read this. This is just rules of being online, okay? How to treat others online. And it goes through, it's like a contract between me, you and other students, okay? So make sure you read that. It's important for one of the assignments this week. And then if you go back to modules again, there's a section on attendance recording telling you how I record attendance. Okay, so make sure you've read that. What to expect out of the class. Okay, and basically there's a combination of notes, videos and resources each week. I need you to read these each week. Keep up with those notes and videos. I have Canvas does monitor how long you actually look at things and how long you're online, so be aware of this. Also, for those of you not used to asynchronous learning, just a definition of what it is. There is no specific classes, but I am on Canvas chat if you need to talk to me. So there's certain times, if you look at the office hours, when I'm actually online. Also, there is a section called General Concerns. Okay? And under this general concern, if you have a problem, okay, and you don't mind posting it, I'll answer this as soon as I see it. So you go here, ask a question about material or assignments, or if you have something interesting to share, you can post it here. I will, if you've got a genuine concern, write something underneath and to say I've read it and try to help you out. But this is another way of contacting me. Right, the assignments in this first section include, very simply, you have an assignment relating to student information. All I want you to do here is, if you don't want to do it, that's fine by me, but it's only worth 1 point. This is in case the internet ever goes down at college, or I have trouble contacting you and I need to contact you. This is just an emergency contact. Okay, so you just need to give me that number if you want. It's worth 1 point. The course protocol. All I want you to do here is to say I have read and acknowledge that I've read the course protocol and netiquette file, which I have showed you earlier. Okay? Then, a third thing, this is all very simple. There is an introductory discussion. In this introductory discussion, what I want you to do is basically just introduce yourself to the rest of the class. Okay? What do you want out of this class? What's your major? What do you know about the environment? What areas particularly interest you? It's interesting to other people to know who they're studying with. So this is worth 5 points. And then also this week continues, we start to get into the subject of what is science. So what you need to do here with the what is science, you need to basically start to read some of the notes which I've put up. Okay, just some simple definitions. I'll give you some very general notes. Okay. In addition, there's a few videos about science, some notes on scientific methods. So make sure you read these. Then, once you've done that, look at this discussion question. I know we've passed the initial post date, but if you still haven't done it, please do it. And what you have to do is you need to answer the questions below. How would you describe environmental conservation as a subject? Some say this is not a real science. Explain your views. So it's basically you're putting forward your own point of view. So you are basically putting down about 300 to 400 words of what you think, how you answer that question, how you justify environmental conservation or environmental science. Then you want to respond to 2 other students. This needs to be done by Saturday. Okay, Saturday at midnight. After that point, the discussion is locked. Next week, make sure that you get the first post done by Wednesday of the next discussion question. And then again, reply by the Saturday. This is what's going to be a weekly thing. Okay? Also, in the first week, what I've started to do is I've put up report 1. Okay, it's there. It's not due till March 25th, but it's useful to start thinking about it. And there's also some useful links relating to this. The useful link is basically to the US Census Bureau. And what it does, you can put in whatever country, say you were doing, for example, I don't know, Algeria, okay? It would give you the facts relating to Algeria, population pyramids relating to Algeria over certain times, okay? So it's just something that you can do. Right, so what we can say then is make sure you start to think about what countries do I want to do. There is a video also. There is a video also in modules. Okay. There is a video in the modules which will give you an overview of the report itself and how to choose the countries that you're going to be focusing upon. It will give a breakdown of each individual section of the report. So if you have any questions relating to this, don't hesitate to email me or come on Canvas chat or even come to my office hours live on campus. Okay, I hope your first week has gone well. Thank you.